Welcome. Well...
In a time of war, we live our lives constantly on the verge of death. When we get a chance to relax, we have to take it.
Ah, I may have overdone things last night. Oh.
Let's go.
Following the death of Yuan Shao, his family was thrown into turmoil as his sons fought to be the sole heir. Having defeated Yuan Shao at Guandu, Cao Cao was not about to lose the momentum he had gained and looked to take advantage of the situation. So he set out with his troops and advanced on Liang, where Yuan Tan and Yuan Shang had taken refuge. He was determined to eradicate the Yuan family once and for all. As they approached this decisive battle, Cao Cao's forces were in high spirits. Among them, one young officer was in particularly good humor. His love of wine, women, and war was without equal. He was also an unparalleled strategist, highly regarded by Cao Cao himself. This young man's name was Guo Jia.
The enemy is responding to our attack. So, what to do?
Yuan Shao's sons have overcome their differences. That's what the letter says? Have no fear, my lord. Their quarreling will begin again soon.
When you say it, you make it all sound so simple.
Still, this is some fine weather. On a day like this, I just want to drink and talk to the ladies.
Is that what you want to do?
Ma Chao, wouldn't you agree? I see. You prefer to keep your desires a secret.
Whoa, Jia, please don't start any silly rumors.
Agreed. Your humor doesn't sit well with everyone.
I guess not.
Let's go.
Understood.
We brothers are united by a bond of blood. We can easily repel Cao Cao if we work together.
You're absolutely right. We will stand together as one and destroy our enemy.
We'll need to take out Yuan Shi in order to break the bond between the three brothers.
You believe your wits are a match for mine? My tactical to retreat is not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoyed just watching you out there.
Return to nothingness.
Retreat! This is not the end!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
The Yuan have asked us not to let anyone through.
Just as I suspected, the Wuan are involved. This needs to be taken care of quickly.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
A protracted battle won't do us any good. We need to quickly defeat Yuan Shi. That was an impressive effort. I enjoyed just watching you out there.
So you are my next opponent. Turn to nothingness. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. Fight with spirit, but I will stomp you like an ant.
Liu Biao might bring Liu Bei with him. We need to finish things up before he does.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Aren't you tired of being the mediator between two imbeciles?
Return to
Why don't I
nothingness.
make your life easier?
Dare you speak to me that way? I'll silence you for good!
Most impressive, I must say. I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
I must defeat you! My duty demands it! Now come and face me!
So you are my next opponent. I'll out the others! Return to nothingness. I shall return! Remember that! For yours is the first head I shall seek! I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Regroup now. Wait for further instructions.
I have failed to avenge my father. How pathetic.
My lord, Lord Yuan Shi has been killed by Cao Cao's forces. Cao Cao's forces are that strong? Brother, you go out there and take care of them.
Why me? You go first.
I can't believe this! They're actually quarreling during a battle.
Wu Jia was right all along. I'm impressed with his insight.
I think everything worked. If we're going to attack, it has to be now.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
We are now allied with Lord Liu Bei. Our enemy is none other than Cao Cao.
They're here. It looks like they're going after the main camp. We must stop them.
Keep an eye out back.
He never fails to amaze me with his insights. I strike like the wind.
Retreat! This is not the end!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
In the heat of battle, I allowed myself to be drawn into the fight!
Traitors! I shall oppose you in the name of the Han!
Turn to nothingness.
Are you ready to face me?
Return to nothingness.
I don't know what you're getting at. I'm already doing my best out here. Look. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Most impressive, I must say. I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Return to nothingness.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
An impressive display of skill. Now allow me to show what I can do as well.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there. My father's favorite me over my brother. I owe it to him to defend our proud family.
I strike like the wind.
You will learn to regret this moment.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Return to nothingness.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose. This is a overwhelm the enemy with our tactics.
I strike like the wind.
I leave the rest to you. After all my father did for me, what a shame to die without fulfilling his wishes.
Yuan Shang was defeated? I was just bickering with him a short while ago. Things up. Son of the esteemed Yuan family. Commoners kneel before me. That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
Return to nothingness.
reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Return to nothingness.
You will learn to regret this moment.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Most impressive, I must say. I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
I strike like a wind.
It would appear my time's up.
The foresight you possess. It is most amazing. It is like you are some kind of prophet.
All I did was capture a single strategist.
Such modesty. I don't think there's anything that doesn't go your way. Am I right?
Not at all. There are many things that don't go my way, just like everyone else. However, isn't that what life's about?
Know your enemy.
Ah! Where would you like me to travel to next?
Are you in need of a war?
The smiling faces on the people fill me with joy.
Welcome.
Ah! Where would you like me to travel?
Let's.
The waters of the Changjiang found themselves filled with Cao Cao's navy, the sheer size of which had never been seen before. Opposing this massive force was the hastily formed alliance of Sun Quan and Liu Bei. In order for the Allied forces to emerge victorious, they would need a plan to help overcome their considerable size disadvantage. And more than anything, they required luck. With the battle before him, the Wu strategist Zhou Yu instructed his wife Xiao Chao to remain behind where it was safe. It was the sign of a husband's love, not wishing to see his wife get hurt. However, she ignored her husband's request and headed to the battlefield of Cherbi. It was the sign of a wife's love, wishing to be there by her husband's side as he faced certain death. And it soon became obvious that she could be the source of that luck that the Allies so desperately needed.
Did you see the size of Cao Cao's army? I don't think we stand a chance.
I heard we're using a fire attack, but can't actually trigger it until Zhuge Liang finishes his prayer ceremony. The way the wind is blowing right now, we'll be putting ourselves in danger. He's hoping to change its direction.
Is such a thing even possible?
Who knows? If his prayers don't work, we're done for.
Hey, sis. Why don't the two of us go help this Zhuge Liang guy?
No, it's too dangerous for us out there. Besides, Lord Zhou Yu would be worried if he heard we were out there.
But we'll lose this battle if we just sit here and do nothing. I'm sure Lord Zhou Yu would be pleased if we helped ensure this prayer thing actually worked.
You might be right, but it's so dangerous out there.
Okay, let's go then. Lord Zhou Yu will praise us for this.
I am off to begin my incantations. Keep an eye out for Cao Cao's forces.
I'm going to make Lord Zhou Yu proud of me by helping this Zhuge Liang guy.
Xiao Qiao, wait for me! I'm coming with you!
There you are, Lord Zhou Yu! I'm going to make you proud of me!
Xiao Qiao, what on earth are you doing here? Please, stay somewhere safe.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Look! Our friends have been surrounded by the enemy! We have to go help them!
Return to nothingness. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Wow! Just wow! I've got to try harder. A lot harder. Is this the Zhuge Liang everyone's talking about? Have no fear. I've come to help.
Well, it isn't Zhou Yu's lovely wife. Thank you for your support.
I strike like a wind.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
You're doing really well up there. I must try to do what I can to help.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
I will begin preparing for the prayer ceremony here. Please keep an eye out for the enemy.
My lord, Lady Xiao Qiao has been seen near the altar.
What? Xiao Qiao, what's going on in that head of yours? I am worried about her, but I'm afraid I cannot leave my post.
We need to find Zhuge Liang. I know that man is up to something.
This is
not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. Return to nothingness.
Aha! Our little plan worked perfectly.
Return to nothingness.
The enemy has reached the altar. Preparations cannot be made.
Try and keep up. My form is without equal. Face me if you think you are worthy. Return to nothingness. An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
I have no choice in the matter. I shall be your opponent.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. Charge! Destroy the enemy! Return to nothingness.
You're doing really well over there. I must try to do what I can to help.
You cannot be afraid. Only a strong mind can
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Why look! A cute little girl has wandered onto the field. Go home, little girl, before you get hurt.
If you ask me, you're the one who looks like a little girl.
Is this some kind of joke? Who would send a little girl out into battle like this?
I came here on my own. You'll regret underestimating me.
The situation is more serious than I thought. Looks like I better go out there myself.
Return to nothingness. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. We must go before the push the enemy. Return to nothingness.
The enemy appears to have gotten weaker. I don't think they'll last much longer.
I've got to try harder. A lot harder.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. Your deeds are worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Wow, you sure are strong.
The enemy has reached the altar. Preparations cannot be made.
The surprise guest. That's why I like coming out to the battlefield. You never know what you'll find.
Surprise guest? I don't know why, but I feel like you just made fun of me.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Return to nothingness. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I strike like the wind.
I should try and be serious for once.
The preparations for the incantations are complete. I thank everyone for making it possible.
That did not go nearly as well as I planned. I must come back and try again later.
Xiao Qiao!
Lord Zhou Yu! Me and my sis here, we helped out some guy named Zhuge. Well, Lord Zhou Yu, you're proud of us, right?
Yes, I am. You were a big help, Xiao Qiao.
I knew it.
For even Da Qiao to be on the battlefield. If our lord were alive, he would be filled with worry.
I can't take it anymore. Losing my dear Zhou in such a strange land.
Oh, sis, without your help, I would have been lost out there. You're by far the strongest girl I know.
Xiao Qiao.
Thank you, sister.
Those two are quite the pair. The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
I don't think I'd stand a chance against them either. Defeat must be avoided.
Welcome.